LDBC? This is your boy, the coach. Forget the background noise. Let's get right into it. Okay, folks. Had a long-term subscriber ask me what were my thoughts on the whole, Trump versus Zelensky debacle. Whew. Folks. Listen, if you were entertained by this, you should not have been. Folks, we're in trouble. And World War III is right. It's almost right in front of us. It's almost on our lap. Like, World War III is almost inevitable. It's almost right here at our doorstep. Like, folks, if watching Donald Trump, Zelensky, and J.D. Vance, if watching them on TV gave you hope for the future, then you are sick. Okay, you are sick. Guys, we're headed for destruction. The destruction of our country as we know it, financially, politically, economically. Like, our country is doomed. It's doomed with these idiots at the helm. You had J.D. Vance, okay, he was adding fuel to the fire. We got a convicted felon as a president, okay? Folks, I want y'all to think about who we got running our country. He's a convicted felon. This man tried to overthrow the government. Like, this man he incited a riot to overthrow the government because he thought he won the election. Folks, you can't make this up. Folks, this is almost like something inside of a dream, like we're all living a bad dream. It's an alternate reality. Because you don't think that this kind of stuff is going to happen. Like, it just don't seem like it's possible that Donald J. Trump is able to do everything that he's doing scot-free, no punishments, no jail time, slaps on the wrist. The man can, go against Constitution. The man can go against Constitution, like laws that's been in effect for decades. And this man is able to just go in there and just ignore those laws and Constitution and do what the hell he want to do. Folks, you can't make this stuff up. I watched the start of World War III. I don't care what anybody say. I watched it. Like, you got Zelensky in there, okay? I'm not saying that everything that Donald Trump said that they were wrong, okay? There was some points where I looked at this and I said, damn. Like, Zelensky in here, okay, his whole country getting effed up. His country getting effed up. And the man coming in here, and I get Trump, they trying to get a ceasefire. But all along, okay, well, we trying to get a ceasefire from who? Okay, Putin, okay? And I get Zelensky. The man country is at war. His country's at war. The man, people are dying in this country daily. Okay? It's what it is. But they were there to try to get a deal. To try to, stop his country from being bombed, stop the bullets. I agree with Trump on that aspect. Okay? We got to put aside what differences we have. And let's try to get a ceasefire. Okay? And that was the purpose of the meeting. Okay? I think they failed at that. First of all, I think J.D. Vance, him running his damn mouth, okay, I felt like that, stopped the deal from getting done. And I just think Zelensky thinks he's a little bit more important than he is. Like, there's got to be a line, okay? There's got to be a line of respect versus bullying, okay? And the subscriber asked me, do I think Trump bullied Zelensky? I think Trump just kind of told him the reality of what's going on. I didn't feel like Trump was trying to bully Zelensky. I felt like Trump was trying to tell Zelensky, look, your country getting effed up, okay? You don't have a pot to piss in, and we the only allies you got that can try to help stop, the destruction of your country. So, what is it? Are you going to shut the hell up and make this deal, or are you going to continue to let your country just suffer? That kind of thing. And I think Donald Trump was right about that. Like, he don't have a pot to piss in right now. He don't. Okay, sometimes you got to... I know Zelensky, to him it felt like he was just bowing down. But to stop the death of your people and country, something got to happen. And Zelensky don't have any of the options. There's nobody else trying to, bring Putin to the table, okay, to get a ceasefire. Nobody. It's the United States. And I feel like, okay, yeah, Trump's motives are not pure. I know that Trump's going to get something out of the deal if it were to happen. But, okay, what would you rather have? Would you rather have this guy to continuously attack your country, day in and day out? This war been going on for damn near 3-4 years, okay? Would you rather have this, to continue, or would you want it to stop so your country can start rebuilding? What would you want to have? And I just felt like Zelensky, yeah, he was a little ungrateful. But with that being said, I felt like J.D. Vance, him being there, him running his mouth, it was making the situation, an already tense situation, worse. I think that Donald Trump and Zelensky, they should have been hashing out their differences. They should have been hashing it out, because I think if Zelensky and Trump could have just had their discussion, I think that the deal on the ceasefire probably would have gotten done, okay? Our thing is that America got involved in this war by giving Ukraine weapons, okay, to help them fight Russia. America insurgent, well, this is what America always do, okay? Anytime something go down in anywhere in the world, America always got to put themselves into it, okay? It can be two countries beefing with each other, and America always got to take a side. And, you know, it's just America don't know how to just stay out of things and let people handle their own affairs. America don't know how to do that. And it's a shame that we can't let people govern themselves, but we got to govern the entire world. Like, we have to be the moral code of what's right and what's wrong. Folks, I don't know. I just think sometimes people need to govern themselves. And I think that whatever the outcome that people have, that's the outcome that they have. But I just don't think that people in other countries should always depend on America when things get tight. There's some things I do agree with Trump on, like even, people saying, well, these tariffs. Yeah, the tariffs is a terrible thing. But I guess what people not really telling you is that these countries, they have tariffs on us. They've been had them for years. They've been had them. Like, America been paying tariffs for out goods for these certain countries for years. And I think Trump trying to get these countries to stop putting tariffs on us. I think that's what that's about. Yes, what Trump is doing is going to destroy our economy, man. We into it. Because if these other countries are not going to lift their tariffs and we put tariffs, well, I mean, it's going to throw the economy into a whirlpool. Okay? I get what he's saying. Like, why the hell we helping all these countries? Okay, think about it. We're helping all these countries, right? We helping them. But now you placing tariffs on us, but we helping you. Okay, we helping your economy, but we got a tariff. Okay, well, if you can give me a tariff, I can give you a tariff. And I think that's what it is. But that's right now, with people unsure, the market unsure, I just think the American economy, man, things are finna get real bad. It's finna get real bad. But with the whole Zelensky deal, I think Zelensky tried to do the best he could to try to, explain the situation. And, J.D. Vance just talking out the side of his neck. The man can't even speak good English. It's like, okay, his English is broken, so he can't really explain himself well. And then when you give the man an opportunity to try to talk, you're cutting him off. And it's just, I don't know, y'all. What I looked at, well, these guys, they run our country. These guys, they run our country. And folks, if this who we got to depend on to protect us and keep us safe, and man, folks, we in trouble. We're in trouble. Like, there's no getting out of this for America. If this administration, guys, in 4 years, America as a country may be totally just decimated financially, physically, structurally during this 4-year term. I don't even know how America itself is going to survive this 4 years. I don't know. Because they're gutting everything. Hell, Trump, they trying to take people's Social Security, man. They're trying to take that Social Security. They're trying to take people retirement. Like, they're trying to gut everything that's American. They're trying to do it. And if y'all thought the CEO, like people, they're trying to gut healthcare and Medicaid. They're trying to gut that. And I'm going to tell you something. If you guys thought that CEO, Brian Thompson, if y'all thought him, somebody catching him slipping and somebody, murking him, if y'all thought somebody murking Brian Thompson was bad, wait till people get desperate. Wait till people start getting desperate. I don't care who you are, if you're in Congress or whatnot, there's only so much protection that you can get before somebody can get to you. It's just what it is. There's only so much protection that you're going to be able to have. And I'm saying it, somebody going to get desperate. And people always do when it comes to hard times. Get a sip of that water. Somebody always get desperate when it comes to really, really hard times. People get desperate. And when people get desperate, stuff start popping off. And I'm sorry, you ain't gonna have loved ones out here sick. And when you got the means to help them, but you got these rich billionaires that want to keep the money for themselves and don't want to give you any of the money to help your loved one, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think going to happen? I tell you what, there are going to be more people stand up than stood up at the Capitol. I tell you that. There are going to be more people stand up. And some people aren't going to care anymore. If their loved one's life isn't a balance, you're going to have some people, they're going to go right to the threat. And I mean, that's the White House. They're going to go right there and they're going to attack the problem. And they're going to come with guns blazing. This is very bad, okay? What we saw on TV is a dictator. We saw our first American dictator in operation. And folks, this is how he thinks. This is how he thinks. The man wants to be a dictator. I mean, if you can't see those signs, like the handwriting is on the wall, what Donald Trump's thoughts are. This man wants to be a dictator, and he's going to do anything he can to become one. And y'all think 4 years is going to be over? This man is going to try to change the Constitution so he can stay in power for as long as he wants to. He's going to try to throw that out. Now, good luck with that. Good luck with trying to throw that out. But, you know, this is what he's going to try to do. I guarantee you, this man is not going to receive. I can tell you right now, Donald Trump, he's not going to get another 4 years. Okay? He's not going to get another 4 years. They're not going to do that. He's not going to be retained. Well, even after the 4 years over anyway, he got to go anyway because our Constitution states that the president can only be president for 8 years total. Okay? But Donald Trump is going to try to make it so he can run again. He's not going to be the president, y'all. He's not. They're going to get his ass out of that White House. They're going to take him out. They're going to take him out. Okay? And Donald Trump ain't going to try. He ain't going to want to leave. Okay? He going to stage another coup. But see, I think this time he's going to be a little bit smarter about it. See, I think he's already got an action plan on what happens when he's about to be removed from the presidency, from the White House. I think he's already got a plan to overthrow the government. He tried it once before. I think they're going to be a little bit more tactical and didactical about overthrowing this government. You watch what I tell you, okay? You watch what I tell you. See, this was an example of what he's capable of. It's an example, okay? Y'all see all the stuff that he's doing now, and it ain't even been, what, has it been his first 100 days yet? I don't know, wait a minute, January, February. No, it's not even been his first 100 days in office. And this man has made catastrophic changes. You've got, like, you know, political experts that said even the changes that Donald Trump has done now, it's going to take 2 presidential administrations to change it. This man ain't even been in office 100 damn days, and he's already made catastrophic changes. Okay, these changes are so dire that our economy is going to be destroyed. Our economy is going to be destroyed, and it's going to take a long time to change what Donald Trump has done, the damage. This is bad. I'm not saying everything that Trump is suggesting is bad, but I think for the long haul and for the American economy, I think what Donald Trump is suggesting is terrible. It's terrible. And I just think, you know, and even with the automotive industry, man, they finna go belly up. You're already having layoffs now. People are already getting laid off from their jobs. Like, folks, it's inevitable. Stocks. The stock market. Y'all seen the stock market? Y'all seen NASDAQ? Y'all seen, man, stocks. Cryptocurrency, all this stuff is going down the drain because of this man. All of it. Like, people don't have any financial confidence in what's going on. The billionaires do, because the billionaires are going to be the one that benefit from all these changes. But the rest of us, the working class and people who work every day, we're going to be the ones affected. I mean, grocery shopping, I don't know about y'all, but you go to the grocery store now and buy a couple of items. Hell, I mean, you're going to spend $50 for, like, you know, 3 or 4 items. Like, stuff is expensive, you know? And people are talking about, man, I can't even afford eggs. I told some dudes, I said, if you eat eggs, you better get some of them eggs in a carton. If you want eggs, go get some in a carton. Okay, you can save some money. But, you know, man, I honestly believe that, you know, Donald Trump, he's doing everything that he said that he's going to do. I mean, he told you straight up what he was going to do. And I don't know why people are surprised. But you know who the most shocked are? The people that voted for him. The low income MAGA supporters that voted for this guy, they getting hit hard. I mean, you got these people now, man, they going on TikTok, they going on Instagram, and they're talking about how they hate that Donald Trump got elected. they hate that they voted for him. They didn't know that he was going to do all this. They didn't know that he was going to put these tariffs. They didn't know this. They didn't understand and know this. But now they know, but it's too late because you people put him in office. And y'all put the guy in office because your racial hate. Your racial hate. Donald Trump done betrayed all you people. He got some supporters left that's going with him lock, stock, and barrel, but I tell you what, some people, they faking the funk. Because some people getting online thinking, yeah, Trump, 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 and these people can't even afford to pay their bills. Can't afford to pay your light bill. Can't afford to buy groceries at the grocery store. But you die hard Trump, hey, it's going to get better. Trump even said, look, it's finna get rough. Trump told y'all, it's finna get rough. So buckle your seatbelts, guys. World War Part 3 is the first, World War Part 1. World War 3 Part 1. First glimpse. And if you see the man having a meeting with somebody from China, and they get to this point, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay? This man is endorsing Putin. It's what he's doing, whether you like it or not. And I agree. I mean, I don't think, starting a war with Russia is a smart idea. I don't think starting a war with China is smart. I just don't. I think you want to try to keep the peace because Russia is still named a superpower. They got nuclear weapons. They can blow everything up. And in a nuclear war, there are no winners in a nuclear war. There are no winners. Only deaths.